People in my class. Okay, thank you. So now, okay, we are going to start right away. I was still inviting these people who are late coming, and I see whether they can join us in time. By the way, friends, when you miss this Zoom, just go direct on our YouTube channel, Royal Q Robot Game Changers, and watch these trainings. We have a lot of trainings there. Even if someone is new in the business and they want to become a champion, they can without a mentor, because all mentorships are uploaded on our YouTube channel. You can go there and watch everything, every step. Okay. Today we have one of our new leaders of the team, Miss McLean Naturinda from Diaspora. You are very welcome today. Thank you for joining us. So let's go straight. Today we are going to discuss about security. I did a training in the morning, but it was recorded on audios. Maybe it needed a practical stuff to be seen virtually. You get my point? Eh? A practical one. Friends, I need us to be very serious and be very keen on this, on the security of our people when they are starting the business. I want you to look here. When you give someone a link and they tell you they want to start the business, I want you to take responsibility, full responsibility, 100%. Protect them. Make sure they make the money. Make sure they make the money. Make sure their security is safe. If you don't do that, you won't benefit also. In our business is very simple. When someone buys a robot, make sure their robot makes money. That's when you will make the money too. When someone buys the robot, make sure that their business is good. They are building their capital. That's how you benefit at the end of the day. Now, this is what happens. People are losing accounts. Seriously. People are losing accounts in Royal Q. Seriously. Because of negligence with their security. Not Binance, but Royal Q. Remember, Royal Q doesn't have a KYC. A KYC is when you are doing a verification with your ID and face or passport or driving permit. Royal Q doesn't ask for that. It only asks for an email, maybe an authenticator, and security questions. And it is so serious on those three things. So when you don't get serious about them, you are going to lose your account. You are going to lose your account. Seriously. You are going to need to buy a new robot. But this is it. So when we are doing all this, I'm going to advise you, my friends, when we are doing business, these are the three things we are going to be very keen about. First of all, the password. First of all, the password. So friends, when someone joins the business, advise them to use a simple password. You know, people are very funny. When they are starting the business, they create a very strong password, which they will forget in 10 minutes. When someone is creating a password, they look. Then on the wall somewhere, they see a word. They use it as a password, which is something they're going to forget in 1 minute. I don't know whether people understand the word password. A password. The word which is unique. But as we are helping our people get started in the business, they should make it simple. Not for everyone, for them. For example, give them, they can use their birthday. Their birth date. They can use their birth date. You get my point? They can use their birth date. They can use the name of their pet. They can use the name of their girlfriend. They can use the birth date of their mother. They can use the name of their kid as a password. This is something you can't forget. Who can forget their kid's name or birth date? Even men can't. So that it is simple for them. Give them clues. By the way, let me tell you something. Some of the people we are registering into this business, they are not internet literate. They aren't used to these things of the internet. I want you to remember how people struggled to get used to mobile money. People got lost pins. Someone receives money, but they have forgotten the pin. When they are withdrawing money, they put in the first time, they put in the second time. Oh, the pins are wrong. Imagine a 4 digits pin. They have forgotten it. And they are not reading. Remember, Ugandans don't read. When they put a wrong password, MTN tells them, or Airtel, hey, you are given 5 times. If you put wrong passwords, we are going to block your account. This person is not reading. He's just injecting pins. TTT, TTT, TTT. All of them are wrong up to the 50th time. After the 50th time, boom, they block the account. And then they're like, now what's wrong? My account is blocked. Yeah. Then they go to the customer care. They are not reading. They are not literate about these digital things. So these are the people you are signing up in the business. And this digital world is totally too wide. There's a lot of things. Did you know that some people even don't know their emails? They bought a smartphone. On the shop they bought the smartphone, someone created email for them because the smartphone can't work without an email. For example, Android phones. So someone created an email for them. They downloaded WhatsApp. They downloaded Facebook. They put everything. So this person has an email, but they don't know it. They are not the ones who created it. They don't know the password. They don't know anything. As a person who's helping this person get started, please open up a new account for them in their customized information. You see what I'm talking about? So activating someone is a process. People think it's just putting money, you put on the robot, you activate and you're done. My dear, that's not true. Help someone. Even for me, I usually even ask them questions. The email we have used, in case you lose this phone, can you log in? Can you log it in a new device? They tell me yes. If the answer is yes, then we proceed. If the answer is I'm not sure, we first go and put securities of this email because people lose phones. Did you know that even Google is tough? If you lose a phone and you try to put your email in a new phone, Google will ask for recovery. What if you had not said it? This is what Google always asks. Go to your old phone and pick this code. But remember, the old phone was stolen. You can lose an email. When you lose an email, you have lost a Royal account still. So security is very important. Security is very important. What you do, go to settings of your phone, search accounts. After searching accounts, tap manage accounts. Choose an account, for example, this account. No, this is not where we will go. Accounts and backup. Let me see. You tap Google account information. You go in security of that account. Then you go and you put, I don't know whether this information is not sensitive for Zoom. I don't know whether Google will allow to do what. to upload. So you go to security and put recovery. Okay? The two-step verification. Have you seen that? Go register there your phone number or another email. You get my point? That is very security. Remember, guys, these applications we are having are business. Just like you go in downtown, you rent a shop, you put your capital, you sit there and wait for customers. We are doing business using phones. So we got to get serious about it. Who opens up a shop at Ham Towers in the downtown and you don't buy a padlock? Will you find your things? Yes, you can, because they close the whole building. But what if thieves coming? What if thieves were locked in the building? What will happen to your capital? So what if you lose a phone? What if someone close to you takes your phone? What if your boyfriend is very angry at you and takes your phone and decides to withdraw all your money? What will you do? Do you have security? So those are the things we are talking about. First of all, secure your email. Let's start with the email. Secure your email. Go put a recovery, either phone number or another email. It might be your friend's email, best friend, or your whatever, or a phone number. Because sometimes you even lose this number. Even the recovery, you lost it. Have we got that? Then passwords, we already talked about that. How do we keep these things? Go and put them in your diary. Do we have diaries? Do we document our life? In Africa, most people don't. People don't document their lives. By the way, one of the things I learned with having a diary is document your life. Write your thoughts of this year. What are you thinking? When you go and keep these diaries, by the way, when the year ends, don't use these diaries as toilet paper. Keep them, maybe for your children. You know, when you die, these are the things your children will go through and see how their dad or mom was thinking. It gives them a memory, a picture of you. Don't put your secrets in there. Just document your life. When you put your thoughts, what do you think? Hey, I want to buy land. I put this. It's your idea, right? In 2023. When you read this idea in 2028, it will give you a picture whether you progressed or not. You get my point? You had an idea of buying land and putting rentals. We are in 2028. How far? Did you change the mind to another thing, or you still on the course? So a diary is very important. Put these things in your diary. Write your password, write your emails, write these details. I'm going to tell you a story. There is a man. He died long time ago, 15 years back. I think in 2009, 10. So how did I get to know this? A son called me. As I was doing my TikTok content, a guy got my number. He called me. I was like, man, you're talking about this crypto stuff. I'm really impressed. By the way, my dad died very many years ago. But my dad was a computer wizard. He had worked in America. He was a teacher at school, teaching computer. He was always on the computer. But by then, what I remember, he told us, hey, you people, he was telling his sons, you should invest in crypto. This is going to be the future money. Imagine 2010, 2009. There is Bitcoin, you put your money. But these sons were not understanding because them also, they were professionals, they have learned this, they are working, you know how these corporate people who are working in corporate companies, how they behave. They think Bamalayo already, what they're doing is already okay. Everything else is not serious. So remember, crypto was new. So the dad told them, if you invest in Bitcoin, it's like you have planted trees, but these are digital. They didn't understand. Any of the boys, there were two boys. So he told me, my older brother, for him, he was working in America. I was here, but dad always used to tell us those things. Then he said, I'm investing my money here. That's what he said. But the man died. When the man died, later years back, when years went, like after 6 years, they realized what he was talking about is serious. When Bitcoin had gone up and all that stuff. So they wanted to revive this information and see where he was investing. They didn't find any information. The guy, I think, had bought a lot of Bitcoins, but not any of his sons could revive them, because first of all, they were not interested to listen. So they didn't know how was he investing, on which accounts, which wallets. He didn't even leave any information. That's how Africans we are. It's really very bad. Document your life. Right? When you're into crypto, get a diary, write your things, maybe for your family. What if you die tomorrow? They could revive these assets. These are wealth. This is part of your wealth. You are trading Bitcoin today, but you don't know how much money it will be. It will be next year, in 8 years from today. So you get my point. So these things are too serious. So don't take them lightly. You get my point. Keep your passwords very well. Document them, write them somewhere, or take a screenshot. Second, now back to RoyalQ, the security questions. The security questions. These security questions, there are 3. For example, if someone sends me a link to register, I go on RoyalQ, I type in my information. Okay? So when I type in my information, I'm going to put my email, for example. For example, so I put in my password. Then I repeat my password, for example. Then I tap send verification code. They send the code on my email. I pick it. Okay. So when I pick I want to take you through the procedures. So as someone is registering, make sure that you guide them. Okay. So I tap register. Then I swipe here. Okay. I swipe the puzzle. Then they tell me successfully registered. Now there is something which happens. I want you to look. Sometimes the phone asks you to save your password. So after someone registering, they tap download. Some phones fail, like right now. They just scroll and then they tap Play Store. It will take them direct to the Play Store where they can find the right app. Okay. Okay. Now let's go to RoyalQ app. Let me log out this account. Now let me log in a new account which we have created. So I log in. Now, I want you to look here. I want you to look and see what happens. When you log in a new account in RoyalQ, this is what RoyalQ will do. It will ask you to, actually RoyalQ is not the one which asks that. It's Google. It will ask you to save the password. Always accept. Some people think it's not safe. Yes, it is to hackers. But the question is, hackers, what do they want with your account? How much money are you having? Unless you have a lot of money. People are having only $10 on their account. So when the phone asks you to save your password, please tap save. In that, if you forget it, you can just go in your Google and you search out for that saved password. Then I want you to look here. Activate. The robot is going to ask, it is going to say activate. Sorry. Sorry. Let me share my screen again. These are the things I want us to take to be very keen, because they are making people lose their accounts on RoyalQ. Okay, so you tap activate. Now, these are the security questions. Okay, I want you to look very well here down. When you look here down, the robot has an exclaimer here down in the red ones. The robot is saying, please do not randomly answer these questions. The answers cannot be changed after submitting. We advise you to take note for your questions and answers. You'll not be able to search for answers afterwards. Have you heard that? Don't answer randomly, because these answers will not be changed after you submit them. Second, we will advise you to take note of your questions and answers. Not means write them somewhere. Keep records, because you will not be able to search for them afterwards. RoyalQ will keep them secure somewhere. Even if you ask security, even if you ask the customer care, they won't bring these answers. Are you getting the point? So we choose questions. For example, what was your childhood nickname? For example, that was the answer. For example, which city? Which city were you born in? I decided to put Kampala. Have you seen that? After when it updates, it's going to disturb me. Let me cancel. After putting an answer, sometimes there is a space after the word. Have you seen that? So always delete that space. Delete it. Then second question. Which city, what is the first city you visited abroad? What is the first city you visited abroad? For example, that was the question. What is your mother's last name? For example, I put the name. Okay? Make sure you put these answers in the same character. If you decide capital letters, let it be capital letters. If you decide small letters, let it be small letters. Make sure there are no spaces like this. Some people put answers and they put space. That space is considered a word. Insecurities. Delete always. Then third question. Which city did you meet your first partner? Of course, Kampala. You get the point? The space, delete it always. After that, take a screenshot. This is where people fail. Today morning, I was with one of my champions. He had also forgotten his password. But I told him to take screenshots as we are registering. This is what rescued us. He was putting answers right, but RoyalQ was telling him, your security answers are wrong, the ones you have given him, because of one thing. The space after putting an answer. That space wasn't there. So we looked at the screenshot he took while registering, then we answered the questions, and the questions were accepted. You get the point? So tap done. After taking a screenshot, please take a screenshot of these security questions. Keep this screenshot somewhere safe. Either go on Facebook, send this screenshot to one of your friends on your Facebook. And a mentally stable friend. Some friends delete accounts. They get depressed, they hate everyone, they delete their social medias. Look for someone who's emotionally stable. Send this picture in their messenger. It will be there forever. Send this picture to yourself in an email. It saves it. Save this picture to Google Drive. It saves it. In that, even if you forget it in the future, you still have it. You get the point? So, save. Okay? Save. Tap done. Now, your answers are secure. Now your answers are secure and they are kept. So these are the things I wanted us to be very keen about. Otherwise, we can lose money, we can lose our accounts, we can lose our trades because of one thing. You are logged out of an account and you won't be able to log in again. So my advice would be, let's be serious on securities of Royal Q. Let's take them serious. Some people, I think, don't take this business serious. This business is paying people serious money. I want you to look here. Eh? Royal Q has made $133 million to people as profits. $133 million. How much is that in Ugandan shillings? When I go to my calculator, it is going to be full of, it's going to be full of zeros. $133 million times that to how much is that? 494 billion Ugandan shillings. 494 billion Ugandan shillings and 760 millions. This is serious business, people. This robot has made profits for people out of the crypto market. 494 billion shillings. This is serious business. Why would you open up an account and you don't take serious? People are taking serious of this business. People are trading with serious money. People are having serious capital in their Binance. They're trading with billion shillings, with 10 billion shillings, others with 700 million shillings, others with 100 million shillings. Just because for you are having only $100, you think the business is small. It is you who's thinking about it small. Maybe that's why you're not taking serious about the passwords. Maybe for you, because you are not trading. Other people are not trading. They don't even have capital. Because their coin is negative, they have not sold for 3 days, so they think that, come on, you don't have capital. The business is serious. Take it serious. Why do I need you to take it serious? Because today you don't have a capital, but tomorrow you will. Let me ask you a question. As you have been in trading, if a day comes and you get a deal and you get, that's short, you make a deal and you get 60 million shillings, where do you invest it? Right now. Which business do you sure that if I invest my 60M is still there, it won't get spoiled? And then Uganda, I know which businesses are killing money. People's capital is shattered here. It's only in crypto where you put your capital and you get it out in a very short period of time. If you ever get any deal right now, the only place where you can put your money and you are like, my money is there, is on Binance. You just come with your mentor, you go on the robot, you do settings for these 60 millions, you start trading and enjoying. Rather than going downtown, you open up a shop, you get a license, you smile, look for jeans, and you're selling the same jeans like other guys. You are frustrated with what? You get my point. Here, you are not frustrated at any cost. Your money is on a Binance, secure with you. The robot is handling the trades. So let's take the business serious. It's going to pay us a lot of money. We're going to enjoy it more. And I believe all of us, we are going to be very successful if we really take this more serious. That's the main point. Those who are building teams, I want you to imagine you have built a team and you have reached a point where the robot is paying you $1,000 a day. The bull run is coming. Did you know that? In the bull run, you build your team. Don't worry. The bull run, everyone who's going to be trading with you under your link. Did you know that you can have a possibility of being paid $1,000 a day? You build your rank. Don't worry. Keep working, get a good rank. You are where you are getting at least 50% share with the robot. Every money it collects in your team, you are sharing 50% with the robot. How much money do you think you'll be making if you have built a very good team? of like 500 people to 1,000. All of them have bought a robot. All of them are trading. And then out of the blue, you forget your password. You will cry. You will cry. You look for everyone. Hey, leaders, I forgot my password. What am I going to do? But these are the things you had to be keen in the first place. Okay? There's a leader I know, he forgot his password. He didn't have security answers. He doesn't have anything. His account was a V2. It was going to V3. He forgot the password. He lost an account. The account is there. The account has people. People are trading, and I'm pretty sure that account renews itself because this robot is very funny. It renews itself every year. As long as you have people there and the renewal time when it comes and there is $120, it will renew itself. The robot is there making money, but you can't access it. That's not good, friends. So my advice is, let's build the business, let's do it, let's keep this information secure. Okay? Don't worry. Even if someone finds your password for ROIQ, they cannot log in because ROIQ will ask for a code and that code is in your email. That person doesn't have the email. You get the point? Don't worry. You write your password in your book. Even if someone finds it, they will not log in your account. For Binance is very good. Even if you forget everything, even if you forget the email, the password, the what, everything, as long as you show them your face, they'll open up your account. Thank you so much, leaders. Hope you have learned something. We are going to end here today, unless someone has a question. Anyone with a question? Anyone with a question, you can ask it. We close the training. Anyone with a question? Okay. I am seeing a message.